Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with Mr. Preggie Pillay, the CEO of FNB Commercial Property Finance. He's a hard man to pin down, so I'm very glad that I've got him. Preggie, welcome to the auction.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
Wonderful to see you here at the auction. Preggie, I've got a couple of simple questions for you. I know you're going to have a discussion with Bruce Whitfield a bit later on the Inside Track show, but just a couple of questions for our viewers across Africa. Obviously, we're in times of COVID. There is the crisis. How has FNB reacted to the crisis? What impact has COVID had on your business, and how have you had to adapt in recent times because of the pandemic?
Yeah, I mean, I think you would see that there was shortage of income. People had closed businesses, didn't have income to pay. So what we went on is a capital and interest moratorium for most of our clients. I think a large part of our base, we offered it. And I think that gave some certainty to the clients. And then once things started to normalize, we've seen the payback come through. We haven't seen massive bad debts on our book as a result of COVID. I think it was just a timing difference, and people needed to have some sort of certainty, and we gave them that certainty in terms of COVID.
FNB is very well known for its cutting-edge innovation. Talk to me about some of the changes, technology, innovation that FNB has embarked on in recent times. Bring it to life for us, because we all know it's known for cutting edge, but what's happening on the ground with FNB when it comes to change and innovation?
Yeah, if you look at FNB and predominantly on the property side, so let's focus on property, because I think you've seen the wider innovations that we have. And on property, what we've done is we've managed to score our clients within 5 minutes. So we can give you a credit answer within 5 minutes, and now we're building up on that engine to make sure that it's fully automated. So I think that's on the property side, and what we're trying to do is make sure that we can get to the customer a lot quicker, make sure that we've built a property model which we're using internally now to manage risk, but at some point it will tell us, we've got about 2,500 shopping centers. So I can tell you what happens in each of the shopping centers on a daily basis, what should be the right tenant mix that we need to put in there, which centers we should be funding, we shouldn't be funding. So I think, that's stuff that we're starting to do in our whole data journey. And then we want to make sure that we build that out in terms of other spheres in property.
I read, Preggie, somewhere that you said now is the time to buy. I think it was in our investment prospectus. From your perspective, where are the buying opportunities in the market at the moment? What should buyers be looking at? We're in a buying cycle, so what should they hone in on? Retail properties, industrial, office space? What is your view on where the buying opportunities lie?
So I've always loved industrial. I think more so because the yields that industrial holds. With the whole move towards e-commerce and online shopping, I think you're going to need lots more boxes. So it just makes sense for industrial. What's happened also is that properties that were out of reach, the bigger boxes with all of these REITs, I think with them getting their loan to values right and making sure that they sit within the thresholds of the REIT, there's going to be lots of opportunities coming from there. So I think clients are going to get access to properties that were out of their reach before, but now those things become accessible. So I love industrial. Residential is another favorite of mine, because with work from home, you'll hear people like John advocate about work from home. I think people need proper space if you're going to work from home. You're going to need proper facilities. So that affordable space with a decent product, I think you're going to see lots of traction there. And that's where I'd put my money.
Thank you very much, Preggie, for your perspective. We're going to hear from you a bit later on in the Bruce Whitfield Inside Track show, but thank you very much for coming to this auction. Folks, you've heard it now from the CEO of FNB Commercial Property Finance, Preggie Pillay, and we look forward to his perspective a bit later on.